Good morning everyone, this is me, Sir Alan, and this is my COT video. Good morning everyone, Our topic for today is about inverse variation. And at the end of this lesson, students are expected to illustrate situations with regards to inverse variation. Translate variation statement into a mathematical equation. And third, students are able to solve problems with regards to inverse variation. Before we proceed with our topic today, let me show you guys a short video clip with regards to a biker. Okay, so what does a biker do to run a bike? Very good. So in order to run a biker should pedal the bike in order to run. What have you observed with the paddling with the bike? As we can see, so a biker tries to pedal the bike left and right simultaneously. Yes. And when a biker tries to kick the paddle with the right, so the left foot is at the top. And when a biker tries to kick the paddle with his left foot, the right foot is at the top. So what variations does it represent? Very good. It represents an inverse variation because inverse variation occurs when situations produces numbers, pair of numbers whose product is constant. For two quantities like x and y, as x increases, your y decreases and vice versa. Like what a biker did with the paddling of the bike. As he kicked the pedal with his left foot, the right is at the top. And as he kicked the pedal with his right foot, the left foot is at the top. Like what inverse variation is. As other variable increases, the other decreases. Okay? In statement, guys, so y varies inversely as x. So in mathematical symbol, your y is equal to k over x. As you can see, nasa ilalim yung x because it varies inversely. So kabaliktaran po sila. So your k there will represent a constant. Okay? So let me divide you into 4 groups. And let's solve together with our problem. Okay, so let's now try to solve the problem. Problem is, if y varies inversely as x, and y equals 10 when x is 2, find y when your x is 10. So, as we can see, the problem is about inverse variation. So, how to solve the problem? Yes, what are we going to do first, group 1? So let's try first translate the statement into a mathematical symbol. Very good, group 1. So therefore, first thing to do is to translate. So therefore, by using its statement, y varies inversely as x. So therefore, in mathematical symbol, your y varies inversely as x. Very good, group 1. So how about group 2? What is the next thing to do? Very good. Next is we have to use the given information in order to solve for your constant. Next thing to do is to solve for the constant. Very good, group 2. So therefore, we will use the given first. So therefore, your first given is your y is 10 when your x is 2. So therefore, group 2, we have to substitute the first given information there. So your y is 10. Very good. And your k is missing. So you will try to find first the constant. Okay, so therefore your x is 2. By using the cross multiplication, we have, so therefore, 10 multiplied to 2 is equal to your k. So your k there is 20. So there you have it, guys. Very good, group 2. So first is we have to translate the statement into a mathematical symbol, which is correct. And next is try to use the given information to solve for the constant. So there you have it for group 2. Very good. Now, group 3, what is the next thing to do? Very good. So next thing to do is to rewrite the equation in step 1 and use the value of your constant to solve the problem. Good. So therefore, we'll try to use the first equation in step 1. So therefore, we have your y is equal to kx and substitute for the value of k. Okay, so there you have it, guys. So therefore, this will become y is equal to, your k there is 20 and your x there is 10. Okay, and group 4, what is the next thing to do? Very good. Use the remaining information to solve the problem. So therefore, we have now to use the second information. So therefore, your second information is 10. So there you have it, guys. Nailagay na po natin. And therefore, we have to simplify our answer. So therefore, your y is equal to 20 divided by 10 is 2. There you have it, guys, our answer. Very good for group 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope you guys understand our lesson today. So any questions? So since there is no question, I have to ask you a question. So how can we differentiate inverse variation from a direct variation? Very good. We can simply determine inverse variation because when in two variables, the other increases and the other one decreases, or vice versa. While in direct variation, the two variables increases at the same time or decreases at the same time. So that's the differentiation between the inverse and direct variation. I hope you understand, guys. So how can inverse variation be helpful to solving a problem? Yes, it is very helpful because in solving problem, guys, sometimes we need to find the lesser value to get the upper value. So, or at the same time, we can also use the greater value in order to solve the least value. So that's it. So they can go hand in hand. Okay? So once again, what are the steps in solving the inverse variation? Yes, very good. First is we have to translate the variation statement into a mathematical symbol. Very good. Next. Yes, very good. We have to use the given information to solve for the value of your constant. Next is to solve for the value of the constant. Okay? So third, yes. Third is we have to use the equations in step 1 again. And fourth, yes, we have to use the second given value and substitute for the k and for the given value to solve for the values missing. So there you have it. You understand our lesson. Okay, so since I have divided you into 4 groups, I try to ask you and think what can be the application of the inverse variation. So I will give you 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute is up. So group 1. So how can be inverse variation applied in real life situation. Very good. The more you exercise, the lesser the chances of getting sick. Very good, group 1. How about group 2? Very good. As the supply increases, the demand decreases. So, ganoon yun guys, no? Kapag maraming paninda, kukunti yung bumibili. Kapag konti naman yung paninda, marami bumibili. So, it's a sort of economics, no? Very good for group 2. How about group 3? Very good. Like a seesaw. So, are you familiar with the seesaw? So, as the other goes up, the other end goes down, and vice versa, no? Very good. That is also inverse variation. That's enjoyable. And how about group 4? Very good. The more workers with a job, the lesser the time to finish it. So, kapag marami yung nagtatrabaho, mabilis namang natatapos yung oras. Very good. So, brilliant idea guys, which we can apply the inverse variation. Bravo for that. Okay, since you don't have any questions, please get 1/4 sheet of paper and answer our short quiz. I will give you 3 minutes to do it. So, time is up, and we'll try to check our papers. Please exchange papers, guys. Okay, so since our checking is done, so please pass on with your papers. So, very good. Out of 33 students, 30 got perfect score. And 3 students get 4 points. Very good. Do you have any questions, guys? So, since there is no more questions, please answer your assignments at home. That will be checked tomorrow, okay? So once again, thank you so much guys, and this is your Sir Alan Peligro.